Several areas in New York, January 13, 2024, where a terrible storm freezes the entire city.
Let's go, Buffalo! I'm rooting for you. I can't see you though. Ah!
More than 40 million Americans were under winter weather advisories on Saturday, with blizzards in the Midwest, flooding in the Northeast, and freezing temperatures across much of the country. New York issued a state of emergency for Western New York and already activated 100 members of the New York National Guard ahead of this weekend's winter storm. Western New York and parts of the North Country are bracing for a classic lake effect snowstorm starting mid-Saturday, declaring the state of emergency early on helped state officials prepare for the storm and to move contractors and state workers into place to clear snow and respond as needed. The governor also announced a full travel ban for all passengers vehicles in Erie County starting at 9 p.m. Hochul said snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour are anticipated and response teams are preparing for the worst-case scenario. It will not be safe to be out on the roads tonight, adding that the travel ban will allow crews to try stay on top of snow removal. Hochul said the bull's eye of the storm will hit early afternoon on Sunday, which led to the decision to postpone the game. Bitterly cold air is expected to clash with intense lake-effect snow during this storm that could amount to 1 to 3 feet. AccuWeather says strong winds combined with the heavy snow could create whiteout conditions around Orchard Park, New York. The same winter storm dumped heavy snow across the plains and Midwest, ushering in some of the coldest air of the season. The cold was the biggest concern in the Dakotas. It was 11 degrees below zero F in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Go ahead.
And forecasters warned the weekend would get even worse. It could reach 20 below F by early Saturday. Near-record cold in Kansas City made for a frigid NFL playoff game Saturday night between the Chiefs and Miami. The game time temperature was 7 below zero with a wind chill of 27 below. National Guard members are expected to be in place in Western New York by Saturday morning, she said. Utility crews are already in place throughout Western New York to assist if communities lose power during the storm. A winter storm warning has been issued for parts of the Western New York ahead of the weekend. Covered under the warning are Erie, Genesee, Wyoming, Niagara, and Orleans. The warning is in effect from Saturday afternoon through Monday morning, according to the National Weather Service in Buffalo. Heavy lake effect snow is possible in the affected areas, with 1 to 3 feet of snow expected in some areas. Significant blowing and drifting snow is also possible, which could create treacherous road conditions, forecasters said. Wind gusts could reach 65 mph. The strongest winds will occur Saturday, which could cause tree damage and power outages.
For the old sugared yeti here.
Travel could be very difficult to impossible during the weekend, the Weather Service warns. Some Lawans spent Saturday morning bundling up and digging out their driveways and walkways. The temperature was 1 degree at one point, with a wind chill of minus 45.
Let's go, Buffalo! I'm rooting for you. I can't see you though.
In December mornings, the main thoroughfares were drivable but still covered in snow and hazardous. Many rural highways remain impassable. The Iowa State Patrol said that from 12:30 a.m. on Friday to 10 a.m. on Saturday, it responded to 535 motorist assist calls. At a truck stop in Urbanable on Saturday morning, residents was trying to decide whether to continue his journey east to Chicago after a harrowing drive up I-35. Officials in Iowa noted deteriorating conditions as more snow and high winds arrived. By late Saturday afternoon, blizzard conditions were reported in parts of the state. The high wind warning for the Rochester region runs from 7 p.m. A high wind watch was also issued for the same time frame covering Livingston, Ontario, and Wayne. Southeast winds that are part of the larger system moving into the area are expected to bring gusts up to 50 mph and sustained winds between 20 and 30. Followed by strong winds from the southwest with gusts up to 65 mph and sustained winds between 30 and 40 mph on Saturday. Blizzard warnings remain in effect for much of the day in many states, including for parts of North Dakota and Nebraska, and areas of Michigan, Indiana, and Minnesota face additional snowfall. In Maine, the storm brought record-breaking water levels to parts of its coast on Saturday, leading to extensive flooding in at least one area. In South Portland, 3-century-old fishing sacks that had been recently restored were swept away in the storm surge that sent a wall of waves crashing onto Willard Beach on Saturday. The city had just rehabbed them to sturdy them up. The waves cleared the houses from the point above Simonton Cove. Seawater crashed over the city's rock walls, submerging the benches 3.5 feet above sea level in a park. The South Portland Fire Chief said emergency work helped a few people out of cars stuck at the peak of the storm on Saturday.